Hey Leo, what's up, y'all? I hope y'all are well. Let's pull some cards. What's happening in the near future for you? I'm going to pull 3 cards. What's happening in the near future for Leo? Near future. As a matter of fact, I'm going to keep it to 2 cards today. What's happening in the near future? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, y'all. That's the millionaire card. I'm going to read these because they do have they have keywords on them. I'm not so much reading them for the keywords as I'm reading them just for clarity for you. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. So you have some kind of long-term financial stability coming your way. And the Ace of Swords. And it could be because of an idea that you have. This is an epiphany. This is some kind of information, a download that you're getting. Okay, this could also be communication coming in maybe over the next week for some of you. I'm seeing 4 years and 10 years be significant, but the Pentacles are usually about the tangible. Okay, so this is, like I said, an idea. This card says intellect, success, decisions, depicts new ideas and mental clarity, purpose, action, and clear thoughts. There may be emerging ideas, revelations, or opportunities. So this, the aces always represent opportunities and potential, something new. So there is something that's going to dawn on you. Didn't we talk about that the other day? Something dawning on you. Well, this time is positive, and this is some kind of wealth that you're building. And whatever this wealth is you're building, you're passing it down to your descendants. So you're creating generational wealth with this idea. I look at all the aces, even though the Ace of Pentacles is a seed, the Pentacles represent seeds. I also see any of the aces as a seed. Just depends on what kind of seed it is. This is a thought seed. It's usually either communication or a thought. It's the mind, it's the mouth. So for some of you, you could work in communications, or you're getting some kind. Yeah, you got that Page of Wands. This is good news coming in. Wow. Some of you are recovering from a financial loss or something here. And I'm also feeling like this has something to do with like a childhood dream. Some of you are extremely creative people and you're very intelligent, and Spirit is telling you to take action on something because it's going to lead you to this financial stability. I see this 4 of Pentacles as you thinking about the long term. Some of you could be saving money right now. This also talks about delaying gratification. So some of you are doing a really good job of like stacking your money, or you will be. The 10 of Pentacles says generations, community resources, foundation, wealth, inheritance, success, accomplishment, and providing for family and prosperity. Interestingly enough, you have 2 cards of success, but this is the ultimate success here. We have the 4 of Pentacles, security, miserliness, denotes conservation or protection of assets, and one may be closed off emotionally or holding on tightly to energy or possessions or strict with finances. I see this as you being very smart with your finances. The 4 of Pentacles, yes, it can represent stinginess. It can represent all that. That's not what I'm getting. Not with these 2 cards. It feels like you have something worth protecting. So you want to protect it. And this is how you're sitting on your money. You're like, no, I'm not going to be wasteful. This is delaying gratification. This is really a positive reading. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. Okay, that was quick. So the 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the damn 10 of Pentacles. What the hell? Okay, so look, some of y'all could be on the Leo Virgo cusp where you have Virgo in your chart. Listen, y'all. So the 10 of Pentacles coming out, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles is double confirmation that you are just meant to thrive. You are meant to be wealthy. This is wealth building. This is empire building. It's creating a legacy. September the 12th through the 22nd is this date, the date of this card here. And so, I don't even know what to say. I've never seen that happen before. I honestly do not know what to say. You have a lot of money. Some of you have a Virgo Mercury placement. Wow. So definitely I'm getting communication could be big for somebody here because Mercury is the planet that rules Virgo. And so to have a Virgo Mercury placement, even if you don't have that, just the fact that it's come out twice here, that's the energy that you're in. It just means that you're really smart, very intellectual, and the kind of person who knows how to take your thoughts and manifest them into not only words, but something lucrative here. But it could be through communication with the Ace of Swords. Mercury is all about communication and thoughts, just like the swords are. Virgo is the honorary air sign. Okay, so I just don't even look at this. And then you got the King of Pentacles flipping over. I'm going to take the King of Pentacles. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Let's see what you get. You had the Knight of Swords. So this is about you seizing an opportunity, being fearless. And then you have the Six of Pentacles, which is also inheritance and financial breathing room. Look, all of this is about your money. Some of you could be attracting this kind of person as well. This could be somebody wanting to invest in you, though. This is Taurus energy. So you have all Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could either be a really earth dominant person you're about to meet, and it doesn't have to be in a romantic sense. I'm just going to take a look at the King of Pentacles. I want to know if this is you. I want to know if this is someone else. It feels like you're being very smart with your money. You're making wise investments here. The King of Pentacles does not play about his money. He doesn't gamble. He cares about financial stability. He cares about taking care of his family, his responsibilities, his or her. Okay, who's the King of Pentacles in relation to Leo? So this could be a very wealthy man or woman coming your way that you're going to build. I keep telling y'all power couple energy. I just keep getting that for y'all. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Two of Pentacles in reverse? That's Capricorn energy. All these pentacles. Okay, then we have the King of Wands, which is you. For some of y'all, if you are, if this is a relationship, you could be two masculines or just two very powerful, action-oriented people. It doesn't have to be that both of y'all are men, but these usually represent men. With the Two of Pentacles, okay, so you know what I'm seeing here, Leo? Some of y'all are going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice between two people, and that might be really hard for you to choose, but you're going to end up choosing a person here that's the most stable. You can have a choice between a Taurus and a Leo, or you can have a choice between an earth sign and a fire sign, or just basically any sign. Others of you, this might be you deciding not to work for anybody anymore and start your own business. Because the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles are both entrepreneurs. They're both bosses. And this represents unexpected money as well. This is definitely having a Midas touch. So this is what you have. You have the Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. With all these pentacles here, everything is about your money. Bottom of the deck, you got the Page of Pentacles. Wow. So this is all about money. You got the Page of Cups. You have two cards of good news here. Some of you can have an interview or something coming up, a major test. You're going to pass with flying colors because both of these are good news. This is good financial news. Also health. This could also be a new romance coming in, something stable, something sweet. Somebody could have a crush on you. Let's get a piece of advice for you and close this out. What is the advice for Leo? Spirit advice for Leo. Leo, y'all about to be rich. If y'all not already very financially stable, you're about to be. We have projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. So there's a lot of emotional stability happening here. This is also giving me like King of Cups. So some of you have gone through, I saw the Three of Swords and both decks try to come out. There could be a heartbreak that you're getting over, and you could just be solely focused on work, on building an empire for yourself, and you're like, I don't have time for love right now. But I also feel like Spirit is telling you here to take a very mature approach to that. It's okay to disconnect from people that don't, fit into your life anymore, but like don't hold a grudge about it. Understand that they did you a favor, and that's so true. They did you a favor when they did whatever they did and got out of your life. Okay, so this is about emotional maturation, stability, intellect. Okay, so being emotionally intelligent. You have a lot of King energy showing up here. King energy is big because you have one more King to go, which actually is here. Oh, I shuffled. But the King of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, which would have given you all the kings, and that would make the Emperor. And the Emperor does talk about leveling up, talks about structure, discipline, focus, standing in your power is divine masculine energy. So a lot of you, I don't even think I'm necessarily talking to a bunch of men because I don't have a lot of men on my channel. But even if whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You're in masculine energy, which means you're action oriented. That's the only thing that really, separates us. Gender is fluid. I mean, it truly is. And so we both have, men and women both have both inside of them. So these don't necessarily denote that you are a man. It just means that you're in masculine energy, and that means you're action oriented. You're very logical. You're taking a more practical approach to something rather than an emotional one. And it looks like it pays off greatly for you. I feel like you have very good news coming in. The aces are good news. You got 2 pages at the bottom of the deck. You have all this good energy here. And it looks like it's really centered on your money. So some of y'all could be getting a phone call. This equates to 1 week. You could be getting a phone call or some kind of communication. Remember, we kept getting an envelope in your readings. So there is something coming your way. And it looks like it's big, y'all, with all this money here. But this can also talk about like a lack of balance in your work home life. So for some of you, I do also want to say, and this came out in your reading yesterday too, I said it could be you or it could be your person. The King of Wands is fun. The King of Wands is kind of impulsive. The King of Wands is definitely passionate, and he doesn't necessarily care about anybody else supporting him. This is Leo energy. Y'all know, y'all are visionaries. I mean, that's what this is. Being a visionary, being ahead of your time is how I see it, because that's what a visionary is. You can see things before they actualize. And that's a gift, because not everybody can see that. That means you're very creative and imaginative. And so the King of Pentacles represents a more stable energy. The King of Pentacles is sitting on his throne, and his decisions are going to be made from a place that keeps him on his throne. Whereas the King of Wands, yes, he's on his throne and he is fixed just like the King of Pentacles. However, he's fire. So fire can spread whether he sits there or not. Earth is not going to spread. Earth is going to stay stagnant. But fire can spread. So he can make a decision and just send that energy out and just, create this fire trail. That's how I feel like, I feel like there's this energy of some of you maybe getting a move on something. You could be going from like a more stagnant, fixed energy to a more, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. You're just putting things in motion, because I lost my word. But yeah, it's like you're putting something in motion. And it could be like, I think I told you all before, I could be getting you mixed up with Taurus, but this projecting could be some of you in environments, especially work-wise, where you're just like, oh, I hate it here. You know what I mean? And I just want something better for myself, especially with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You could feel out of balance. You could feel like you're not really handling something well, because this talks about handling a lot in the upright. And y'all, I think y'all pulled this a couple of times the other day. Now it's in reverse, which means that somebody's struggling with keeping things afloat. They're struggling with keeping things in balance, okay? Being flexible, being adaptable. Somebody's struggling with that. And it could be that you're in an environment that you've just outgrown, in which case Spirit is saying it's time to take action. All these kings mean it's time to take action on an idea that you have. Yeah, you are the creator of happiness. Look at that yellow. Definitely Leo energy. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual. Therefore, it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. Yes. Yes, I love it. Okay, so look at those envelopes, y'all. That's crazy. Expressing love. Somebody could also be interested in you, though. Like I said, you could have a choice between 2 people. And the choice is truly yours, because whichever one you choose out of these 2, you cannot lose. These are 2 solid men or people, okay? King of Pentacles, very generous, very loyal, very dependable. Somebody who's all about his family, his responsibilities. King of Wands, very much the same. Both of these are business owners. They're successful people. They're go-getters. But this is a very passionate person, somebody who wants long-term. They see a long-term with you, long-term future with you. It's not, I'm trying to just come in, and they look very good too. It's not, I'm just trying to come in just because, I want to have fun. No, this is somebody that really knows what they want. Okay, so like I said, this could be 2 different people. They could both represent you, or one could be you and one could be somebody else. Y'all know y'all situation. It's going to be different for everybody. But we have a loving space at the bottom with these 2 people holding hands. I keep telling y'all, I feel y'all coming into a power couple dynamic. I just do. I feel like my Leo collective is literally the luckiest of all of the signs. It used to be Cancer. Cancer was getting these kind of readings, I think, like last year. And I was like, wow, Cancer got a lot going on. But what is the planet that moved from Cancer to Leo? I'm about to look. Hold on. It could very well be Venus. This is the AI answer. It says in 2024, Venus will transit through Cancer and Leo. So it says Cancer. Venus will transit into Cancer on July 7th. And remember, I kept pulling July 7th. I don't know if that was y'all or Cancer. I was saying that too. I think it was both of you. It kept coming up. July 7th, 2024, and stay there for about a month, which would take us to August. And it says that Venus is the planet of love, creativity, luxury, and romance. And Cancer is a water sign associated. We don't need to know that. Some say that during the transit, people may become more sensitive to their relationships. Okay, well, that's not what I want to know. Yeah, y'all, I don't know, but it looks like the answer is Venus. And Venus is about your relationships. I mean, Venus is the is second house energy. It's also fourth house energy. So that's about your relationships. It's about your heart space. It's about also abundance and prosperity, because that's what Venus energy is. It's the things that bring you pleasure. I mean, you know, you do have the Page of Pentacles here. So I do feel like there is good news coming in your finances. It's not all about, for me, it's not all about your, what am I trying to say? It's not all about your relationships. There's also money indicated here. And whatever this is showing up as like a stable offer. I don't know if this is a Venus card. I'm going to have to look that up, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like the Page of Pentacles does have a correlation to Venus. I don't know if this is true. I haven't done research. I'm just reading a website, and I like to fact check. So, do y'all want me to read this to y'all? I mean, I guess if y'all don't, this technically is the end of the reading, so you don't have to listen anymore if you don't want to, if you got all your answers. But it says that it's related to money, career, investments, business, education, and physical health. We already talked about that. But let's see. So this is about success, but only if you stay focused and grounded in what you are setting out to achieve. This is a positive message, representing a solid beginning of some sort. Okay, it means that it's time to be led by both practicality and integrity, and both of these will represent practicality and integrity. And it shows that you have all that you need. However, it also reminds you to be steadfast enough to keep hold without being ruled by negative events or emotions. Well, that's what your oracle card said. That's crazy. Let's discuss everything you need to know about this card. Okay, well, wait a minute now. So the planet Venus is the planet that governs this card. Yeah. Stick to your goals, practicality, and loyalty. So yeah, that's why I'm picking that up for y'all so much, because of the Venus energy. So you know, Venus is why did I say Venus was the second house? Venus is the seventh house, but it also is Taurus energy too. So it's also implemented into the second house, because that's Jupiter, Venus, and Pluto. That's also twin flame energy, second house energy. Your second chakra anyway is twin flame energy. So for some of you, this could very well be you coming into union with somebody who's a twin flame, and you are going to be a power couple. I just feel like whatever's coming your way is solid. With all these pentacles to me represent something solid, something that you can put your hands on, something that you can touch, taste, smell, feel. It's your senses. So, you know, your second house is all about you feeling confident. It has a lot to do with your sensuality, your sexuality. Probably why you got the King of Wands. There's something very powerful about you right now, and I think it is Venus. I'm going to get off this reading because I didn't mean to make this long. I wanted to keep them like around 8 minutes long, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, that's why I keep picking this up for y'all. It's Venus. It's the Venus energy. So I don't know what y'all need to do with that. Maybe you need to, you know, do some research on how you can work with the planet of Venus. And I mean, it's already working for you anyway, but maybe you could find some other ways to speed things up for yourself. Like if you're looking for love, I just feel like you have so much good energy surrounding you. And that explains why, because last year it was definitely Cancer getting these kind of readings, and now it's you. And so that's the natural succession, is it goes from Cancer to Leo. So yeah, some of y'all could also be on the cusp. All I know is your money always looks good. Your love life looks good. And I know a lot of y'all out there might be struggling. And you might be like, no, it doesn't look good. but just understand, when you look at the planetary energy, it looks good. And also when you look at the potential, because this is, like I said, potential. Now, doesn't mean you have to act on it. Page of Wands is here. And Page of Wands, let's talk about, like, I don't know what to do. I want to do it. I'm motivated. I'm ambitious. And I have a desire for it. But you see, he's just standing there because he has earth in him. So even though he is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, the reason why he's not moving is because he has earth in him. So the earthly part of him the more what I'll call stagnant part, just because Earth doesn't move, is just keeping him right here because he needs to know. He's like, let me hold my wand. This represents the fire in him. Let me hold this, because if he lets it go, he will scorch the earth. So he has to maintain some kind of control. There's a lot of fires, all the fire signs in one. So can you imagine? Y'all know y'all fire signs. Can you imagine combining Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius all into one person? So you need that earth to kind of balance it out. So that does tell me that some of you could be hesitant. I mean, this is a card of wanting to do something. It's possibilities, but you also know you have to pace yourself. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. All I know is your money looks really good. And I will see y'all probably tomorrow. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace.